Hello there. How we doing, chat? I'm doing pretty swell, all things considered. Sorry for not streaming yesterday. Ended up having a bit of fun. Actually took a break for once in my life. Felt very strange. But now I'm well rested. After another busy day, ready for more Elden Ring. So let's see how this goes. Man, I am so happy with I'm so happy to be done with updating Bloodborne posts and actually doing new Bloodborne content now. Working on Healing Church, though, is going to take a while. It's going to be a long time. Long, long time. But the resulting product will be amazing. I can promise you that. I didn't even realize myself just how much environmental storytelling is in Cathedral Ward alone. Like, it's actually kind of dumb. There is so much history to that place. So much neat little implications to go through. I'm sure none of you care about that. It's all about Moog and Six and all that. So much Latin counting that is going to be ahead. Oh no. Oh no. What do I need to level up? Oh, it feels so nice to have 4 slots. What else can I... This is for charge attacks, right? Yeah, enhances charge. Let's do this one more time just to get a level up since already started, and then we'll move. I'm all warmed up. I know how to do this. Woo! I swear this farming spot is stupid. What were they thinking? I get it. Lore, Albinorix, all of that, right? But what were they thinking? Oh no. Oh, hey, Night Scout. Good to see ya. Sorry that every edit is glitched on you. Saw the VOD and clip, but maybe you're not bummed out about that. Oh, I'm certainly not. Like, part of me is like, aw, darn, I was denied a legit win of the fight, but other part of me is like, okay, we got that fight out of the way first try. Who the fuck cares? I mean, it was basically the strategy I was gonna do anyway. It was just there was less Ebrietta's doing shit. She just kind of let it happen to her. But like I said, she's girl's got a fetish. Not gonna get in the way of that. Just a little bit more. The farming stop makes more sense once you see the non-vari way to get there. I know the non-vari way to get there. I saw Smotown's vid for that because I was doing a thing for him or whatever, so I ended up watching that. Yeah, I'm aware about the lorries, and I'm just saying it's still ridiculous that they did this. I mean, they're trying to patch out all these farming methods and stuff like every time, but it's like, really? You left that in? Oh god. Am I there yet? No. Nope. Alright, let's go to the other Grace while we're here. So you know, it's late game optional then. Yeah. So I'm at least vaguely familiar that you're supposed to get it somewhere in mountaintops or something, right? So it's like, yeah, I understand the reason. I get what the narrative is, but this is one of those cases where Miyazaki lets narrative get in the way of his game balance. Like, even if let's ignore all the exploits, I'm literally getting 50k like every like 5 minutes. Actually, I think it's in less than 5 minutes. I probably complete that run in like 2 minutes. So that means I'm getting almost a full level up like almost every 5 minutes. So it's like, holy heck. That is insane. If I recall correctly, this lower area of Mogwin Palace is the only spot where some of these trees aren't entirely petrified. You know, a few streams ago with the tree sound, I think that's the only one down here. As in, there's like some life to these trees? I'll have to re-examine them back there later. Because for now, we have a place to climb. Let's see what all the counting's all about. I see. Yeah, this area is going to be obnoxious. Yeah. I foresee this area being very obnoxious in my future. I'm guessing you have to, like, kill them with fire or something. Okay, yeah, I'm not dealing with all this shit. Uh-huh. Ooh, smithing stone. Can I please have ancient dragon somber smithing stones, please? Please. Somber stones for the poor. Oh, Newman rune, that's neat. Oh! I have to wonder. I wonder if the idea is that that's supposed to be a Nox who came to these ruins, or if the idea is that these civilizations were part of Newman originally, or at least they started out with Newman, and then the idea is that the Newman, of course, eventually came above ground, and then of course, oh. Uh-huh. Ow. Okay, don't mind me. Let's see. Test. So, 19. I think this is worth it. Actually, kinda curious, can I bleed the giant blood clot? Well, the world may never know. Boy, I hope I don't ever have to die and come back down here. Oh my. Ah, I see. Blood fire. Yeah, Stone Sword King. Ow. Meanies. Oh, there's a corpse there. I can't tell if they're just generally, like, praising all the blood fire here belonging to Moog, I assume, or if they're trying to... Or if they're trying to do it to, like, these ruins with these graves and all that. Alright. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just generically to the ruins that are, you know, all covered in Moog. So I'm guessing the idea is like, hey, worship the new dynasty, the new palace of the dynasty. Worship Moog. Still don't know if it's Moog or Mog. I keep switching between them. Oh gosh, this is dark. All right, what's gonna ambush me here? Oh. I didn't realize I was so close to him. Let's see. The larger white ones, I mean. If you're referring to the trees, Night Scout, yeah, I get that you mean the larger white ones, but I don't know what you mean by, like, foliage. Do you mean, like, foliage on the top? Do you mean on the bottom? Like that? I'll check it out myself later, don't worry. I wonder if that guy's freaking out a corner, or if that's his own tomb before he got death blighted. Is he death blighted? I'm not sure if these are death blight. Because we don't really see any of the worms or anything or any of that, really. Like, we do see some maggots, but that's like, that could just be maggots. And these enemies are technically called hollows, so, well, you know, yep. What, it's a long story, but yeah. They're technically called hollows, so I'm not sure if the idea is that they are, they're actually supposed to be, like, those who live in death of a kind, or if the idea is more so they're just people who they're still quote-unquote alive, technically, because of the whole immortality shtick, but they've been beaten and battered so bad that they may as well wish they were dead. So, that part, not clarified on. Where am I? Where's it? Well, he's some kind of messed up hard zombie, just got mogged up too. Yes, that's very true for sure. Oh right, I forgot. They have stupid crap like that. Oh, that's what killed me. I see. He just has a leap attack. Okay. So here's the question. Does he stagger Takarian Slicer? Worst case, I go Renala's Full Moon and then do all that shit. Yeah, you know, let's go Full Moon with Renala and see how that works. Does this work with this spell? I have to ask. There we go. Wait, I thought you weren't supposed to be able to get hurt during the Renala's Full Moon. Does that actually not work? Yeah, probably literally hollow in their case. Yeah, like I said, I know they're called as such, but again, this is the problem with the whole death and life thing, is that I'm still a little fuzzy on the details on all that stuff. I'll probably have to sort it out separately in a chart or something in order to do... I had the same problem with Dark Souls. For the longest time, I didn't understand the dead, and now I do, and it's like, oh, that's such a straightforward, simple way. The iframes on the moons are jank? Gotcha. Because I was banking very specifically on, oh, hey, I can totally do that. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, charging up the moon and then a few charge attacks was the best play. That was the play. Oh, that was a waste of a heal. Well, if that's going to be the shtick for this area, lots of in-the-dark ambushes, then I hate it. What the fuck are you doing here, bruh?
Oh, dear. Am I... Hey, terribly sorry.
Possibly? Well, sorry, bud. You don't got anything I want. Yeah. Well, I have to thank you. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, don't tell me he respawns. Don't tell me that's his shtick. Oh, that is so dumb. If you're telling me he respawns from that spot every time, then yeah, fuck this. Fuck this area. What a dumb freaking gimmick. Oh, sure. Yeah, Erdtree burials there's tons of, right? But that's more so, I guess the biggest parallel I can, like, compare this to in terms of fantasy and stuff would be, what's it called? Dragon Age. Because Dragon Age is something similar with, like, the Ancient Elves, where the Ancient Elves eventually, like, because I think the Ancient Elves were either super long-lived or immortal or something in that series. And the idea was eventually they basically said, okay, we're going to have this big fancy ritual where we basically choose to die because we've lived long enough and we're tired of living, so we want to go for basically eternal sleep, right? And so the idea was, okay. Oh my god. God, imagine giving you a spell that literally gives you 0 iframes when you do it. So you really can't do anything. Anyway, but yeah, that's the closest parallel I can think. It's literally just a bunch of people where it's like, okay, you've done enough, friend. You've been a hero. Like, usually we see it like with Erdtree burials for heroes and characters of that nature. It's usually people who've done really impressive works where it's like, okay, you've suffered enough. You can finally have eternal rest. But it's very much a voluntary, quote-unquote, death where it's like, well, okay, I'm tired of this life. Let me get reincarnated in the Erdtree or whatever. God, this is so... I just don't even... Ugh. I'll be honest. If there's ever... This area just... Ugh. This whole shtick makes me not want to honestly go to Moog anymore. It's like, ugh. What a disgustingly... Ugh. It feels like a Dark Souls 2 area. I am charging the moon, Night Scout, so... Yeah. I am most definitely charging the moon. It is not stretching out the iframes well enough to avoid whatever that attack is. Oh, we gotta do this. See? That does not do it. Just so gross. I hate this. And if he's gonna just respawn afterward, it's like, ugh. They earn the right once they die of old age. No, because we get a lot of examples and talk about characters who are they're very much still alive, but they're said, hey, you can have it now. So yeah, that doesn't seem to be the case. Hello? Yellow? Oh. Okay. Character's just fucking drunk. Okay. Ugh. Again, I just hate this. Ugh. This is I can't remember the last time I felt like this in Elden Ring. This is the first time where I'm like, ugh, absolutely disgusting area. Like, who designed this? Alright, we shall press on. Alright, there we go. Oh, right. Just sleep anyway. Ugh. Some people even seem like they wouldn't be grace-filled, like Renala can apparently live for a long time too, unless they use the Amber Egg on herself. Yeah, everyone can live a long time. That's kind of the point of, the whole removing the rune of death. You know, there's no more death. Though I am curious how much, the power of quote-unquote gold, just by nature increases your vital energies or whatever. Yeah, no. Alright, we gotta hurry. We gotta hurry before our friend comes back. Oh, fuck you. Ugh. I can't remember if Renala has gold eyes, though. I want to say yes, because everyone does in this game, but I honestly don't remember. It's been so long since I did her boss fight. Alright, I am getting so fucking bored with this stupid encounter, so, like, you know what? Oh, right. You guys saw that hitbox, right? I wasn't actually hit by anything. His poker just suddenly decided it was gonna be, like, 5 times wider than it is. More like 20 times wider, but you get what I mean. There we go. And you... I can't remember if you can dodge, so... Oh god, but you're extremely resilient to magic. Oh! He literally auto-aims. Okay. He just frickin' turned on a dime. Gotcha. I think the Dynasty threw a knife. I have to rewatch that then, because I did not see that knife come through. It looked just like it was just the poker while I was going through the dodge roll, and it just caught me with a lingering hitbox. That was way wider than that poker has. Well... Oh my gosh. Really? God, I hate that I aggroed this guy because I didn't know that this stupid thing was just gonna frickin'... Ugh. I guess the only thing I can do then now is just to run through because, like, this is so fucking boring. God. First time I'm just gonna say, just bad fucking level. Yeah, don't care. Oh. Oh, what do you know? A grace point. Yeah, go away, you piece of shit. Alright, I guess we'll go kill that merchant later, because fuck that entire sequence. What an absolute garbage design. I see. I love whenever it double hits something. Not even sorry. Oh, when did this guy become a ×5 rune enemy? Well. Woo! Finally! We got ourselves an ancient dragon somber smithing stone chat! Woo! So in a chest, under this, that tells me this civilization was contemporaneous with the ancient dragons in Farum Azula. So, depending on, even if we assume that Farum Azula was completely destroyed early in the timeline, the civilization was definitely there before that, or contemporaneous with that. Oh, neat. Cold room. Okay. That's where we just were. Okay, so that's an instant upgrade. Is that the usual ooh old man? Yep. It's the usual. Little fragment of a tablet down there. Little tree stuff sticking out of his robes. Another another tablet piece in his arms. Big beard. Yep. It's all the same. Nothing out of place there. Woo! So we still can put up decks. Moog's up ahead, so I'm not worried about that. Maybe might use that. Not gonna use Piercer. There we go. That's probably gonna be the setup, because these are all the spells I might use depending on what I have. I'm like I said, I'm gonna go for the Common Azure, because I'm pretty sure I can Common Azure him. Like, I'm fairly confident I can Common Azure Moog. But what we want to do first... There seems to be a female variant of the statue, but always broken halfway up with no glance at the face. I'd have to look, because I'm not familiar with there being a female variant. I don't know how you'd be able to tell. Also, it could be that this civilization revered for Missoula relics, or Moog himself has just put the chest there. I doubt Moog himself will put the chest there, because what does Moog have in connection to dragons that he would be like, oh yeah, like, his blood dynasty doesn't really seem to have dragons anywhere in there. Could be wrong, but, again, nice little crucible symbol. A lot of these tombstones seems like someone shoved them off to the side from their original location. Perhaps the cave tells you that. I think that's just level design, Night Scout. I wouldn't look too close into that. That's just, hey, we need to decorate an area, so like just put these tombstones out of the way so that way they can still walk through. Like, I would not overthink it. That's like being like all the graves in the Faron are all made sure it kept out of the way and left close to the trees and all that. It's like, yeah, so we can walk through. Do you want to navigate an area that's literally just a bunch of graves intermixed that you have to dodge roll through everything? Like, no. Mo could just be hoarding power. It's the thing to make better weapons. Well, he doesn't... What better weapons is he making or using with it? I don't know. They also seem to be revering the spot. They're revering a blood noble, so I'm not sure. Depends on what the blood noble's doing.
Where have you been hiding? I took you for
Yeah, we get you. Strength and armament. Okay. What do I want to upgrade? Yeah, easy. Easy staff. We need to get Common Azure as powerful as possible. Yep, okay. Lusat's staff. Oh, boy. Alright, let's go check what our noble friend is doing. Siofra... Yeah, Siofra here. Stay hydrated, chat. Water break. Ah, that's good. Just looks like it's a blood noble, so it's hard to tell if he's just standing there over the chest or over the statue here. Yeah, not seeing it. Let's move on and see what else we could possibly find that might clarify. Though honestly, if it is connected to civilization, I'd probably need to look at more of the ruins and see if there's any other potential dragon relics tied there. Oh, it said midpoint, but I was like, oh, okay, we're literally going straight to the boss arena, I'm noticing. Gotcha. Wait, well, what is this shit? All stone ruins. Metal ass lever. Isn't this like the Nox style too? That's okay, FromSoft, sure. Oh, well, they made a version without the legs. That's cool. Nicola's like, get me out of here. I don't blame you, buddy. I'm kind of curious. Do they have a full model of anything in there? The body definitely looks more adult, probably, than Mikola does in all the art and stuff. Which is somewhat funny to imagine. I'm sure someone's also taken a closer look at that ring. Or maybe we receive it? I don't remember if we get a Ring of Mikola type deal. Just to note, the term for bloody bedchamber that is often interpreted in the worst way possible for Moog and Mikola here can also refer to something like an inner chamber or like the chamber at the back of a room. So it probably just refers to this boss room in general. Just wanted to point that out. I guess you can consider the cocoon the bed in this scenario. Yeah, enjoy your dynasty. Gonna do this, thank you. I see. What did I say? Yeah, enjoy. Okay, so it's Mogwin. It's not Mogwin. Gotcha. Mogwin, so it's Mog. Gotcha. Mog and Morgott. I can remember that. There we go. God, and he gives you $500,000 for that? Oh, no. Now we see the remnants of the path that would have once led over to those side of the ruins. Fortunately, as we can see, all that's been collapsed and broken, and now it's been replaced by Nox stuff. Oh, wow. Hey, Slushy, good to see you. Yeah, that's wow. Yeah, Moog is the most common dessert boss in the entire game. Gives galore of him being bodied. A shame too, his phase 2 fight is really neat. I'm sure it is, but I'm sure when I do like a non-magic, like warrior physical build, eventually in Elden Ring, I'm sure I'll actually learn these bosses, maybe. Assuming that like physical builds can't be just as stupidly broken and like, I don't know, like 4 shot a boss or some shit. But yeah, what a fuck. What is Marika's bedchamber called in JP then? I always thought it looked more like her office. That's one of the Grace names, right? I think. I don't know why, but the term, like, Marika's chamber pops in my head, but I don't know if that's just my goldfish memory mixing it up with Guinevere's chamber in Dark Souls. So, I have to double check and get back to you on that one. So just, like, keep that noted for a future stream. Actually, you know what? Since we just beat Moog faster than the speed of light, let's see if I got this on my records. Let's see if I got this on my notes. Moog basically existed, died a Commodore, ADLS, and unendurable frenzy. Yes, it's a Grace name. Thanks, Slushy. Alright, so I gotta just look under my notes for Grace names. Alright, come on. God. Elden Ring script is so big, everything has to load. It would be under Altus, right? So. Oh, I have area names, but I don't have Grace names here. Okay, so I haven't compiled a list of Grace names yet. Probably because I was like, okay, 90% of these are just the names of the area or slight variations with like, you know, midpoint or some shit, but okay. I'm gonna have to go gonna have to go look that individually up later then. I'm gonna probably have to pull up the Elden Ring wiki or some shit. Oy. I don't recall the term, because the term for bedchamber used here is very specific. It's a very specific kanji that has very specific connotations. So I'm not... Oh. Yeah, it's a lot of blood you got there, Mikola. Alright, let's look at this ring. Oh, God. Again, I repeat what I said. I don't know if I said it last stream, but I should say it basically every stream. This Sekiro shit, worst thing they added to this game. You can't even... Who thought this was a good idea? Anyway, there is a full Mikola model in there. You can even see his face when Mog stands up in the cutscene. No camera tricks needed. Is that so? I'm gonna have to look at like HD cutscenes of that thing, because... Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. What do we do now? It's like, well, I had all this planned, but Mog is dead. I was fully ready to get, like, eat my own words, and, like, Mog would, like, learn the secret art of sidestep and make it impossible to Common Azure him, but nope. I can, in fact, Common Azure him. Bonfire VN has the best vid. Look at Mikkel inside the egg. Okay. I gotta check that then. See if that's a thing. Yep. Thanks, Mog, for the free 4 level ups. This is so stupid. This is dumb. This is so dumb. While we're at it. Oh, this is probably too much. Yeah, a little too much. Alright, let me double check, because I'm going to just look this up before I forget. What's the dexterity Elden Ring? I want to know what the cap is for casting speed, so again, we know when we can take off Radigan's little thing. Alright, casting. Elden Ring, dexterity. I should put casting cap, speed cap, yeah. Okay, so 60 and 70 are the caps, gotcha, so. And Radigan adds 30. Okay, that's how it works. Okay. So currently, I'm technically on the cap with Radigan. So I need about, like, 17 more level ups, and then I can be done with leveling dexterity. And then we can start caring about just mind and vigor. Time to stare at old bull sculptures. Now you know why the cave dynasts were so persistent. Mog is DOA the moment a major mage gets there. They're like, we have to protect the Lord. He doesn't realize he's weak to his own kind. Clearly, with that trident, he should have done the channeler dance. He would have lived if he just did the channeler dance. Summon a few of those nobles into the boss room. Do a channeler dance out back here. He'd be dead. I would have no. I'd be like, well, fuck, I'm dead. I don't know what to do against that. Oh. So, like, is Vare not gonna have a trouble with what I just did? I kinda killed his god. Okay. Yeah, we did the stuff there. We did the stuff there. We did the stuff there. I guess we just farm another level up to get clear, and then we'll do the hero's grave, because I never did that. so... That's not that much, honestly. What could the... You know what, actually, first... Let's see what Mog... Sorry, I'll get used to it. Mog can give us. I just gotta think of mod, but with a G. If you explore the caves, there's something Vari related in them. Do you really want me to go... Night Scout, are you trying to make me suffer more? I mean, I'll do it, but... Oh, hey, yay. Yeah. Incantation. Incantation. Yeah, no. Okay, Mog, I know this is, like, disrespectful to your soul or whatever, but, like, whatever. Thanks for the extra 30k. Happy to be of service. Alright, it's over here. People say that Mog's boss room is beneath the swamp of Aonia, but it's more to the southeast of Celia. They say Mog's boss room is beneath the swamp of Aonia. Why would they say that? Because this isn't Swamp of Aonia, right? Because if I'm thinking right, isn't Swamp of Aonia... Swamp of Aonia is here. Right below Rea Lucaria, so... Is a remembrance the soul per se, or like a soul-based record of someone's life? That's another question, because there's spirits, souls, there's so much shit in terms of how life and death works in this cosmology. It's definitely easily the most complicated of all the games, I would say. So I just say soul because why not? I'm trying to make a joke. There you go. Really? I couldn't get them in a line? Are you serious? Alright, we got that done, so we're almost there, and then let's deal with our favorites. I want to go to the midpoint. Swamp of Aeonia is in K. Oh, Swamp of Aeonia is Caelid. Right. I'm thinking of the other swamp, whatever it's called. You're thinking of the Lake of Rot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Swamp of Aeonia is this thing. Okay. Yeah, okay, so. It's not really Swamp. Yeah, it's not really Swamp of Aeonia. I'll be honest, I don't think there's any connection between the above ground stuff and the underground stuff. Like, maybe there'll be something with Rea Lucaria or whatever, because if I remember right, there's a lot of crystals and water in this part of Rea Lucaria at the center. So maybe that'll get an explanation when we get to... I guess this is Lake of Rot, then, and not Swamp of Aeonia. Because I knew there was some sort of giant rot swamp thing here. Okay. Forgot the name, though. Because you even got a remembrance from Renala, who was more a super detailed tribute to Renala, but not her. Well, here's the thing. Can souls be... We know souls can be duplicated. Actually, no, it has to be a soul, Night Scout. It has to be the soul or something adjacent to it, because the soulless demigods, whose whole thing is restoring their souls or whatever, we can copy remembrances and stuff, duplicate remembrances and stuff there. So yeah, it has to be something closely related to the soul, which makes sense, because what would you define as your soul if not a record of your existence? So yeah. So yeah, with that in mind, yeah, the idea that, you know, the Renala we fight is like Ronnie's, like, I don't know, like copy simulation, whatever you want to term it. It's basically it's still like basically like Renala, but it's like another version of Renala or a copy. Oh. You weren't kidding. Like, I don't know what to do with all this information here. Is he gonna come, or? Some people theorize that Millennia marched on Caelid, because she knew Mog kidnapped Mikola. However, in my opinion, Mog only was able to kidnap Mikola because Millennia was out fighting. Yeah, I agree. I don't... Why would they say she'd go there because of Mikola? I'm pretty sure I mean, why would she go there only to fight Radon? Like, it's like, hey, like she could be like, hey, bro. Like, the only reason she fought freaking Godric was because Godric was stupid enough to challenge her, because he's like, I have grafting now. I can take on my sister, or whatever he is to her. Screw you. Vare killed all your identical twins. Now go fuck yourself. Yay. Oh, the soulless demigods, the rune of death might have killed them so hard as to not even leave much of for a record. You'll see a case later on that would make sense if the remembrance was the soul. Again, I don't think that the mausoleums would make sense then if it was. Oh. Moog-sama! Nice. Let's see. The theorist thinks she thought Radon did it, like she had twin radar, but no vertical sense for it, or that Radon got mad she was there. I don't see why either would case. Like, because as far as we can tell, Millennia and Mikola were not even around during the second defense of Lindell. So it's like Radon and Godric against Morgott. Godric flees like a little bitch. And ends up leaving Radon to deal with Morgott alone, essentially. Morgott ends up driving off Radon. Radon retreats. He passes through Stormvale. Godric hides in his castle like a little bitch, fearing retaliation. He starts grafting from that point on, right? Radon heads to Caelid, right, and sets up shop there. I can't remember if we have anything on the timeline. But again, let's assume the star-crushing conflict, the Star Scourge War, whatever it's called in English, happens at this point. Then the fates of the stars are aligned. That screws up Ronnie's plans. Wouldn't it also technically screw up Mikola and Millennia's plans? Because I assume they would have to also have some stars of fate, which would be governing their whole Halig tree business. So that's what I would assume would be the cause behind Millennia heading all the way south to Radon, because like, oh, oh, Radon's holding the stars at bay. Okay, Miquella's fate can't continue along this line. Okay, we have to stop all this. And then, and that's why, and then that's where Mog takes advantage. Is like, okay, while Millennia's out, I'm gonna take your bro and leave. What was the first defense of Landell? Godefroy alone? Yeah, it seems like Godefroy alone, if I recall correctly, because I think he's captured in the first defense of Landell, and I don't think we know he's yeah, we know he was captured by one of the knights, and it seems that he was imprisoned in an Everjail, right? And they basically just copy-paste Godric's model, so it seems to be the idea of, like, it's like his identical grandson. Like, Godric has to be, like, his identical grandson or some shit, right? I guess Godefroy could be one of Miquella's kids. I mean, sorry, one of Marika's kids then, right? Like, it'd probably be something like Godwyn, Godefroy. No, but Godefroy grafts himself. So I wouldn't be surprised if Godefroy's a distant descendant like Godric, and Godric's just an even more distant descendant. Because then why go for the grafting if you're, like, one of Marika's kids? That seems really odd, because generally Marika's kids seem to be in, like, quote-unquote good health. Like, obviously, Millennia, it might be weird to say that, but, well, we know how she adapted. Godfrey and Godefroy seem so similar in my opinion that they probably work together as a pro-golden lineage faction. The thing is that we don't really have... The thing is that the idea with the first defense of Lindell is it marks the end of the alliance under Morgott that he set up. So, like, the idea is, like, okay, that you all have your runes. Okay, I know you're all, like, trying to grab power for yourself after Marika broke the Elden Ring, but, like, let's kind of, like, calm down for a second, all, like, work together, and we'll sort this out, yada yada, right? But because of the Black Knife conspiracy, that bloody conspiracy, it ended up falling through. Because how can you trust anybody? Obviously, Ronnie and Rykard are literally, you know, actual traitors, so, like, it's justifiable, but it's like, how can you trust anyone after that thing? It's like, you have no... Like, it so obviously has to be an inside job, and you don't know who did it, or why, or under what the circumstances are. It's like... Another reason why Ronnie evading suspicion is one of the most remarkable cases of, wow, that's really convenient. Godefroy without, Godric within. Yeah, I think the idea was that Godric replaced Godefroy later, and again, maybe they were in league, maybe, I don't know. Again, it seems weird because you'd have to somehow make it where Godric is secretly in league, but he doesn't ever seem that way. So when Godefroy gets captured and stuff, he's able to take Godefroy's place in the Alliance. Again, what's left with it after that point, because like we said, that's the point where the Alliance basically falls apart, right? And that's where we get the Radon and Godric thing working out. But Godric ends up just like plundering some treasure and fleeing like a bitch. Do you mean the conspiracy is in the Lingering Trust Form, or that intro narrator is right in the Night of the Black Knives that was after the Elden Ring broke? No. The Elden Ring breaks... okay, Marika shatters the Elden Ring as a result of the Night of the Black Knives. Now, the Japanese for the Night of the Black Knives is refers to as the Night of the Black Knives conspiracy, and it's the only time that term conspiracy is used. It's also sometimes called in the localization the plot, which is another translation you can do. But generally, the term used basically means it's a conspiracy, a plot, a bunch of people, collaborating, working together. So, you got Ronnie, you got the Black Knight Assassins, you got, like, Rykard, and, like, it's this big whole thing going, right? So the idea is that conspiracy... kills Godwyn. Marika goes kind of off the deep end because of Godwyn's death. If Melina is Marika's child and the Gloam-Eyed Queen, I can kind of understand Marika kind of going insane at that point too more, because now this will be the second time that probably one of her, like, eldest kids ends up dead because of this whole Empyrean shit. So, like, yeah, I can kind of understand why she might be done at that point. But anyway, let's just say that, like, Godwyn's just her favorite kid, and she just kind of goes off the deep end because he's gone now. She decides she's going to break the Elden Ring. She does so. All the demigods start claiming their shards. Morgott somehow manages to kind of insert himself here. He comes out of the sewers, and he's like, okay, I am king. Like, I'm your big brother, so I'm going to be the king here. And it seems like he uses the demigods and stuff as a buffer, so that way no one in Lindell figures out that, obviously, they're being ruled by an omen now. They just kind of accept that, King Morgott. And then the idea is that this creates where this creates the alliance where you have all the different shard bearers, basically all sitting in those thrones, right? So that's the thrones you see in, like, the opening cinematic thing when like Morgott leaves the crown, because that's when he's gonna go out to fight as Margit and stuff during the second defense of Lindell and all that. So it's like, okay, Margit takes off the crown, he's gonna now fight. But the alliance was supposed to seemingly be, okay, all these people who have great runes, we're going to actually, Godric has to claim Godfrey's great rune, doesn't he? Because Godfrey doesn't give us a great rune when we kill him. So, yeah, that's interesting to think about. So, yeah, they basically... you know what I bet happened was that they decided when Godfrey betrayed, they were going to have one of Godfrey's relatives, Godric, take custody of it in order to kind of honor the alliance. So that way there wouldn't be any, like, hard feelings from Godfrey's family over what happened, right? Anyway, moving on. So the point is that the alliance is formed, and the idea is that Morgott is trying to keep everything under control. Now, this is why we see Morgott get so paranoid about the Night of the Black Knives, right? Because, like, it already happened, right? Like, it's done. The matter is, handled. They've hounded all the assassins, but he ends up adding, he has the guards set with torches that can see through their invisibility veils to make sure that nothing like the Night of the Black Knives can happen again. Because, again, everyone's probably, paranoid about this whole conspiracy shit. Because they don't know who, what, when, is it an inside job, who could it be, like, who's a traitor, who's on our side, blah, 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 right? And as we can see, there's the whole references to how everyone who took a shard became, quote-unquote, warped. The idea is, of course, all of them, they kind of start out getting, a little greedy, a little paranoid, a little twisted by having so much power for themselves that they can use and all that. And that's what ends up kickstarting the Shattering when we start seeing, of course, first defense of Lindell with Godfrey, then Godric replaced, and then it finally completely collapses with Godric and Radahn, and like I said before. So, anyway, that was a really long tirade, but... Also, I was under the impression that Ronnie went from killing herself into going into hiding big time to not be busted or rat out by surviving assassin. No, because we see her, again, no, because she's part of the Ruler Alliance that's sitting in the seats after that. So no, she doesn't go into hiding at that point. It's stated that, Rogier states that she goes into hiding during the Shattering War. So yeah. She goes into hiding much later. So yes, Ronnie had to somehow explain to people how why she's in a completely new body. Which, I'll be honest, I imagine her explanation was probably something along the lines of, oh yeah, I got attacked by the assassins too, but I was able to use my magic in order to escape into this body before it could affect me and whole rune of death and stuff, right? So now I do so. And that's probably her explanation for, oh, for whatever reason, I'm like dead in body permanently, but not in soul, like Godwin or something, right? So like that's probably. You know what, she might even be able to justify that. I think it might be because I was killed at the same time, right? It's just happenstance. Because that is at least somewhat believable if you want to have a good faith argument that, again, you're giving Ronnie the benefit of the doubt and you're wanting to say that, hey, she's not, secretly the mastermind behind all this shit. That's a believable excuse. I could see a bunch of people buying that, especially if you're biased towards your family. Anyway. Kind of helps when one of your family is a co-conspirator, like Rykard. Melon has more lines at certain place. If I recall correctly, the capital outskirts Grace has some interesting details on if Marika really would have cared for her kids. I think I know what dialogue you're talking about, and no, it's not about whether Marika cared for her kids. It's Marika seemingly lamenting. She's basically giving her kids advice because she loves her kids and whatever. And she's like, "Hey kids, I love you. So just keep this in mind. Like, be warned. The whole Greater Will will basically say, hey, you're the ones who are selected for all this special stuff, and you're gonna be elevated and all that. And then once he's done with you, it's done. Like I guess Greater Will's done with you. He'll throw you away. That's basically what the dialogue that she says, at least in the JP version. So, depends on if Godfrey even had it. Maybe Godric was the one with the rune. No. Because again, this is part of the... Okay. Night Scout. Again, like, listen to me when I'm saying this stuff. There is an alliance where everyone claims a shard bearer, and that is why Morgott has them all form an alliance to kind of mediate all this shit. Because now everyone's... Again, it's basically where everyone's in an arm race, where they're all taking a shard of the Elden Ring for themselves and basically trying to claim, like, everyone's like, you're in, like, a Mexican standoff, where it's like, okay, and Morgott's here kind of being like, okay, let's calm things and work this out, and we can all handle this amicably to decide who's going to be God and who's going to be Elden Lord and yada, 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 right? That's the whole point. The thrones and stuff, because of, like, Morgott's lines and stuff about, traders and everything tells us that, yeah, this is all part of the Alliance. This is all the stuff there. It's not after or anything like that. Also, the Rune of Death is so mysterious, being locked away before any of these demigods are even born, offering a guess of dying at the same time would probably be too suspicious. Not really. Because again, we're talking about sorcerers and magic, so you'd expect these characters to be smart and be able to deduce stuff. And again, I think that Ronnie, quote-unquote, speculating on why she's not like Godwyn, who obviously is dead in soul, but not in body. Because we have to assume that they figure this out about Godwyn, at least not long after they give him an Nerd Tree burial, right? Because we see in the trailer how, like, the moment the assassins leave his corpse, he's already starts getting, you know, creepy crawlies going through that body, making him all twitchy and stuff. So, like, they can't kind of, like, not know about that whole spiel, even if they aren't aware of the full consequences of burying Godric with the, Godwyn with the roots and stuff. So I think it would be fair if Ronnie was, again, this is thinking on the scenario where Ronnie has to explain herself, and she's in a situation where, of course, everyone might really want, like, a decent answer on what's going on. I can easily see her trying to just speculate on, okay, I was assassinated like everyone else, and the reason why I seem to be fine is maybe it was something like when the assassins killed Godwyn and me, it happened to be at the same time or whatever, and therefore I was able to escape into this new body before it fully killed me or what have you, but Godwyn was not so lucky and he's dead in soul and my body's now permanently dead or whatever, right? They could even do a thing where they may have even seen Ronnie's body, because again, all we know is that the body has been later sealed off, but we don't know if that's where Ronnie was killed. So it's very easily the body was moved to the tower in order to keep it protected, especially during the shattering and all that. Anyway, let's see. The words America seem to echo precisely over Battlefield 2, no church or ruin. I remember those lines being somewhere close to a church, but I have to double check. Could just say the knights may have been faulty. Better not to offer anything super details. Or the knights were faulty. Like, again, because she's dead. Because again, the idea is that she's dead and she's dead, but was able to escape into. I think trying to say she was using magic to escape a death curse is a lot more believable. Maybe she had a projection to look as if she was still alive or something. Would explain why she has to be so secret with her corpse too, leaving at top of tower 7 or coffin. Projection. We see a lot of stuff with projection, so that could be possible. Yeah, I think that could be viable. I mean, I guess it depends on how easy can people identify that it's a projection. Because then, once your cover's blown, then it looks really suspicious while you're hiding it. So, yeah, maybe. Maybe there could have been some, okay, I'm going to use, like, some illusion or whatever that no one's going to be able to tell, but they'll think that I'm still the same as always. Yeah. I'm willing to accept that as a possibility. Anyway, we have been hanging around here. Sorry to all you people who just want to see me do gameplay, and here I am just chatting with chat. The horror. So we got Vare's thing, but, like, I'm still not at my level up point yet, so... Oh, you know what I should do? Hey, Vare. I should add my Carrion Piercer. We don't need a lot of spells for this. Do we want Terra Magica? Sure. We'll do this. I don't know what happened to his AI there, but whatever. You won't see me complain. What the fuck? What did I drop into? I'll be honest, I was expecting the illusory wall. Whoop. Oh no. At least he's not triggered to automatically throw those things every time. Fuck. That stupid attack does way too much damage. Okay, but now I know next time. Now I know next time just to be prepared. Last site of Grace visited. Of course it does damage hit with his just standing there, of course. Alright, that's done. Better be good. Really? You give me a somber smithing stone, ancient dragon, whatever it's called, and then you give me that? What the hell's wrong with you? I'm gonna try carrion slicing the merchant next chance I get. Because I feel like that might be more effective than whatever I've been trying. Oh no! I'll be honest, I'm super lost. This is one of those moments where... Torch. Okay, so that... There we go. Oh my goodness. I hate that attack. Well, now I know that the guy won't spawn, though, from where I was going, so... if Ronnie's alibi, if Ronnie, oh, sorry, I lost, let's see. If all the lands between all heard with Ronnie's alibi is, hey, I just so happen to have a custom doll that looks like me and my teacher to graft a soul to, right away, Liurnia would probably get war number 3. I mean, why would it? Like, Liurnia's already come under the Golden Order after the Radigan-Renala marriage, and that doesn't seem to really change. So yeah, I don't see how war number 3 is coming from there. Because if the idea is like, oh, Ronnie has a puppet, like, have we seen what sorcerers do? They a lot of them have puppets. Puppetry is a normal thing. So like, I'm not surprised. That wouldn't be surprising, I don't think. that she might have like one that looks like her quote unquote teacher, because we don't know how much it looks like her. Like it might just be her. It might just really be how her teacher looks. She looks, she's supposed to be an old witch, but she actually looks rather young. Oh no. I was not prepared for that. Did I go the wrong way? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Alright, I'm resetting, because I'm confused now. There we go. Leonie seems to be on good terms with the Golden Orb after the mayor's unnecessary conquer with perks. I never said it was conquered. I said it's been put within the Golden Order. I never said it was conquered. Also, there's the plain combat doll and then her super doll. The face is somewhat similar to Ronnie's spirit face, too. I mean, that depends. The spirit face might be matching her doll face. It's not necessarily supposed to look like her. I mean, it's not like you would look at the face and be like, oh, it's got Ronnie's hair, too, but Ronnie has red hair. It's like, I don't think that's that important. Okay, just in case I gotta do this again, yeah. Alright. Actually, this might be good. We can get him away from frickin' Blood Boy. There we go. Yeah, I don't care anything else except killing you and taking your blood bear. Sorry, blood bearing, bell bearing. The little bell ball. Ah, I see. It's all facing Mikola. It's all facing Mog and Mikola, huh? Only thing that's really inconsistent with that is this guy here. And these guys. Oh. How do I... There's a corpse up there with stuff, so how do we get there? Isn't it like here or something? Oh wait, actually, can we level? Yeah, we can. We can just make it. Good. Yeah, we're getting a lot of diminishing returns on our dexterity at this point, but again, I only care about casting speed. Because again, like spells like this, it's still a pretty long cast time. I actually want a comparison between like low dex and high dex cast speed on this spell. I actually want to see how subtle it might be. Oh. I'll be honest, I was expecting that my attack would hit him first. Also, why would Ronnie's spirit change to match the doll? Because it's her body, quote unquote, now? Unless we're trying to affirm that the soul is always matches whatever the form they were born as. I don't see why the spirit couldn't change to match whatever their new physical vessel is. Wait, what? Oh, right, this is the lift. I was confused for a second. I was like, what is this? Oh, God. Okay, I need Terra Magica back. This is the part where I get back all my other original spell lists. Let's do this again. We do comment. What to put next on? I guess we do this. We do this. We do this. Terra Magica, and then this. Yeah, that seems fair. Thank God they're blind. Alright, now we can freely explore this. Okay, so is there any fancy shit I can do over here? There's definitely ways I could drop down. Where's this corpse? Ah, it's over here. It doesn't look like it has an item, though, which is very weird. Yeah, I definitely didn't loot this already, right? Pretty sure I didn't. Oh, oh. Yeah, it's not like it's a hidden effect or something that's glitching. It's just corpse without an item. I guess they forgot to include it, quote unquote? Question mark? Okay. Whatever. Kind of cool little shortcut if you ever want to get back down from. Oh, no. Don't mind me, sir. Alright, let's go back to the Oriza. Or Oriza, I guess. Ronnie's soul is sticking out of the doll, and she seems to go to sleep because her soul doesn't always bind well to it. I don't know about that part. In my opinion, her soul would keep its looks. Well, I don't want your opinion, Night Scout. I would like some good evidence or data for it. Again, I can go either way, but I can see either scenario working. I just want to be able to know if there's anything we can get to kind of really confirm. Do souls have to stick to what their current form is? Alright, let's see. Let us move on. Time for me to die. Oh no. You know, I should have known from that frickin' first area with them locked in it that this was gonna be the shtick. Death Blight. Death Blight Basilisks. Okay, so, illusory wall? Nope. didn't want to do that one. I'm a little too high for my taste. Need to let my my death blight go a little lower. Just a little bit. All right, these okay. Okay. I thought this was the same one, but it's like, okay, no, there's actually two. Looks like there's a middle area too I can take, so. Oh, okay. For a second I was like, wait, was that an illusory wall that didn't work? What? I guess the path is somewhere over there? Oh. Whoops. I ducked the hitbox thinking I was smart, but nope. The hitbox be too big. Okay. It looks like there's only a pathway, though, on the right. At least that's what I'm seeing. But knowing then, they're gonna cause, like, another stupid thing to, like, spawn as soon as I feel safe on that little area beyond the pillars. I thought I could be faster. Nope. Game does not let me. Actually, maybe I was, because I think I stopped sprinting for a little second, so if I was a split second faster, maybe. Yeah, these wheels are nasty even you duck. Ew, it sucks. We'll try. We shall try. Hello, friends. There we go. See, I can do it. I just need to, like, just keep going, not hesitate. I should be safe here. Woo! Thank you, item. Okay. What bullshit here. Hope you're feeling good about yourself, America. You built these things to make my life miserable. And it's kind of working. Like, oh boy, was that a heart attack and a half. Ah, I see. Uh-huh. Whew. Didn't get overwhelmed. Basilisk is an appreciator. Is America appreciator, clearly. Oh. Oh. Is that the... I just realized, is that like the Dark Souls 2 animation for like in Seldora when they come out? I haven't really been paying attention because I don't recall Dark Souls 1 or 3 having a dig out animation. What the heck where does this take me? Please, tell me that this takes me to something that destroys some of these things. Nope, it just puts me back here. I assume there's something around that corner I can get to, but I'm not bothering in this situation. Like, why would I do this? Maybe if I do something to get rid of those enemies, then I can do it, but not right now. Whew. Did the Basilisk dig? It looks like Nappy. It looked like he came out of the ground, but I only saw it for a split second. So I might have just missed it out of the corner of my... What? Oh, you kidding me, game? There we go. Alright. Moment of truth. Whew. I'm so glad that the game physics is working here, because in real life, I would have almost fallen off the moment my leg didn't hit the other side. Woo! I don't even care. There we go. I don't even care if I have to slowly do this while he revives every time. As long as I get out of this. Yeah, there's nothing down there, right? Yeah, no, that's just death. That is death. Glorious death. Oh, you've gotta be. I can't tell. Is there a path thing up there? Oh. Said to be extra safe. No, I don't see anything. I don't see a side route, so I might be blind, but... Oh, no, there is. What? Oh, is that going to destroy this? Please, please tell me the flamethrower will destroy this stupid chariot. Doesn't look like it. Man, as much as I want to see this chariot destroyed by the stupid flamethrower, I don't think it's going to work. Unless the timing's just off. That could be it. Okay, so it's a lamp. Let's see if I got the timing right now. Yeah, no. That should have definitely done it. That's just a hazard for me. Gotcha. So basically, before this thing comes... Oh! Before this thing comes back, I want to do this. Gotcha. But wait. I can't go back that way. Oh, no. I can't go back that way. Right? Yeah, I can. No, I can't, because I can't climb up there. So yeah, that route's blocked off to me. Okay, so there's only this way. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know if I have enough time. Maybe? Yeah, I don't think I have enough time. Whoop, yep. I hope that thing saves. Yeah, I don't know how what the fuck I'm supposed to do from there. Yeah, I hope that thing just stays going, holding up or whatever. Yeah, I don't think this is bad level design or anything, but man, do I just find all of this so insufferable. Puzzle level. Oh. Sure. What? What? I don't even know why that worked. They just died for some reason. Like, what? I have to assume there was some lamp thing that caused that to happen. No, it just worked. This is so dumb. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I see. Okay. So that's what happened. This came up in... Who's shooting me? Oh, you. Okay. Wait, I can't remember. Okay, no, that's... It's literally the same two cherries. They just get teleported around. Gotcha. Kind of weird. It feels almost like Bed of Chaos-y, where it's like, oh, okay. I guess die and get back, I suppose? I can't recall if we've seen these before. Okay. Oh, lots of golden banners here, same as in Lindell itself. Yeah. Just trying to get in. I remember someone tweeting out a while back that seems like every catacomb has its, every region has its, certain banners associated with it. I think Mount Gelmir also has their own and stuff. Which, again, I think is kind of neat. It's a small detail. There we go. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, no. I have to Terra Magica through the fog first. Terra Magica through the fog. Yeah, give me sake America. This is... Grace teleports, no need to die. Yeah, but like, that feels so jank. It's like, okay, you completed this part of the level. Please reload the level to see the results. Like, really? I can't just do it all in one life? Really? Okay. Okay? Man. Really making the pre-boss setup so much fun, game. Oh yes, I really like the catacombs generally. This one, not really into. If I gotta do this every time, I want to try it out with the new boss fight. Yeah, no, not a fan. Okay. Alright, enough bitching for me. Let's get in. Oh, no, I didn't want to... Well, I'm dead. Again, this is the type of shit that I hate having mobs. Come on, just kill me. Thank you. Come on. Also, Ordovis is here. Cool. Holy Ground at the Ash Award, the Tree Sentinel set just now has a curious detail. The Ash Award is actually available to the Tree Sentinel's enemies, but it might be an unused technique. Amazing. Chess found it while modding to play as Tree Sentinel. I mean, I'm not surprised if they have attacks that they don't use, because, like, you know, they usually create a lot of stuff, and then, like, only certain attacks get used out of the whole bunch, because they gotta decide, like, balancing and different stuff, like, oh, what do we want for this difficulty? So I wouldn't be surprised if Tree Sentinels have a bunch of arts that are associated with them. And then the developers are later like, nah, we don't want to use this art, so it ends up in lore but never gets seen in gameplay. Yeah, I can believe it. Alrighty. Thank you. Holy hell. Okay. What? God, that deceptive range. Holy hell, that spear. Okay, fine. We're not gonna be able to Comet Azure both of you. There we go. So what, are you gonna go to like Perma Phase 2? Oh no, you don't actually. Okay. Yeah, I can't risk it. Oh, like that. Whoop. That's the type of shit where I'm like, okay, fine. Woo! Always scares me whenever I do that jump. Oh? Ooh. Ordovis! What are you doing here, not buried? Thinking you could try out being a guard before you pass on? There we go. Ordovis' greatsword, yeah. Whoo! And then I guess we're gonna be farming back for some of those runes I lost earlier, but that's about it. Oh. Nice little rocky pattern up here, huh? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah. Middle of this here, landmass. Yeah, there's room for windows. Sure. There's no Deathroot chest or something here, right? I don't see it. Gear descriptions imply why he might be there. Yeah, sure, I can check that stuff later. Right now, let's focus on the farm. Let's go rake some Albinorics. Mm-hmm. There we go. Woo! Oh. Oh, I'm not done. Okay. Yeah, best farming spot in the world, not even close. I'm sure if you exploit, you can do some, like, crazier shit, but for now, This will do. It is funny that I'm trying to upgrade my decks when currently my build is built around charge attacks, but them's the beast. There we go. Alright, this has to be enough, right? Yeah, that's more than enough. Level up. Dexterity. Alright, 15 more levels of dex, and then we're done for good. Again, good time to test this. Yeah, it's very slight. I'll be honest, I think I can take off the Radigan medallion at this point. Because I think the difference is negligible enough that I can just wait till I hit 70. But take it off. I like that slightly faster speed, though, so... Again, maybe when we hit 60 or something, and then we hit the soft cap, and then, like, the rest is going to be, like, a little lower. That might do it, but for now, yeah, we'll keep it on. Alright, guys. I think that's where we're going to end it for today. We got the 2 major dungeons I wanted to get done. Well. So let's see, what's the plan currently? We still have Mount Gelmir. I haven't done anything Mount Gelmir related. Don't I have like a quest line that takes me here? You know what? Let's do this and then we end. Because I got some sort of like assignment here. By the way, check the mail on this stuff. The Church of Pilgrimage has the lines about America's mindset, and the capital outskirts seems to be a ruin. Capital outskirts. So, Church of Pilgrimage... This is the one, right? No, that's Stormcaller. Yeah. This is where America talks about her Golden Order. Church of Pilgrimage has lines about America's mindset. Capital outskirts seems to be a ruin. Capital outskirts, that has to be... here? Yeah, not sure. Yeah, there's the ruins, Wraith Blood, Stormcaller. Yeah, Gelmir is a questline that ends prematurely if you kill the Gelmir boss. Gotcha. Damn. Well, I'll look at that later. I'm sure you can clarify for me. In the meantime, I've got a boss to worry about. Well, like, maybe it's not a boss. Maybe it's just, like, probably like an invader or some shit knowing this game. If so, better be prepared with Terra Magica. Oh. What's this? Is it invading? I'm doing the invading? This won't work, right? There's no way it would work, I thought. Like, this is gonna get me killed. No. It worked. Well, Old Knight is fun or whatever. Outer Battleground, I think. Oh. Scaled helm. Scaled, yeah. Okay, sure, I'll look at that shit later. Outer Battleground. There's the Highway Lookout Tower. Ramparts Path, Perfumer's Grotto, Outer Wall Phantom Tree. Maybe this. Yeah, here's Outer Wall Battleground. So this just seems to be, let's read what you're saying. So the Church of Pilgrimage has lines about America's mindset. The capital outcry seems to be a ruin. So this is where the Second Defense of Lindell took place. Now, obviously, America's not around for the Second Defense of Lindell. So this is already done. So if we have Melina saying lines here, I imagine it's for, like, just the capital in general. Or she's just, like, you know, walking with her Empyrean kids through the... I guess... What would you call this? A garden? A courtyard? Bit hard to describe, right? Because it's, like... It's this nice, beautiful... I guess, obviously it's got graveyards and stuff, but it's this nice, beautiful, like, landscape and stuff, and it has a formal highway that leads up. Yeah. Don't know what I really described this, this section between the outer and inner walls, huh? Feels a bit weird. But yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with violence, because her dialogue is nothing about, like, being violent or, being uncaring or indifferent or anything with her kids. Hermit Merchant Shack. Got that. Yeah, so I think we did everything that we need to do, so... next time we'll probably go to Mount Gelmir and start maybe doing more missions. I guess it depends on what exactly our good old friend, Tanith wants us to do. Because I think I've already cleared the area, right? I think I already got to the boss fog for Rykard. I'm pretty sure. I may be misremembering. Maybe it's another boss. I think we're done there. Did we do Godskin Noble? Actually, no. Did we do Godskin Noble at the other church? Whatever. Anyway, we'll worry about that next time. We'll probably do more Gelmir shit if I miss crap. I can't remember if I did Godskin Noble fight yet. Anyway, until next time, guys. Great having you here on with me. Thank you, Night Scout, for giving me some company on this chat, this fine stream. And we'll just end it right there, then. Bye-bye.